and I'm charging my iPad so that I can work on my commission. But while I'm doing that, I'm about to pack 2 print orders. I have 2 13 by 19 inch orders for the same piece, my bestseller. So I'm gonna pack those, and while I'm doing that, I'm gonna update y'all on a couple things. Great things happening right now, like good stuff for real. I'm so glad I upgraded to a PC when I did, man. Just the fact that I can keep my printer plugged in all the time and not have to search for cords and plug and unplug stuff in, because I have like 50 USB ports now. It has made my life so much easier. It's the little things like that. Okay, so while that's printing, the first thing is that last week while I was streaming, I was live streaming on Twitch. It started off as a cozy stream. The stream wasn't going well, as my streams had not been going well for a while, for like a few weeks. I was only getting like 1 to 3 viewers, and like when I get on stream and I'm streaming for a whole hour and nobody comes in, I just get off, because I got other stuff I could be doing. Like if I'm not engaging with people and like, you know, being live for a reason, then I just go do something else that I have to do because I have so much shit to do. So after the first hour, I was about to get off, but I was like, I'll just play some Apex, see if that'll bring some people in, whatever. 30 minutes into my Apex streaming, I ended up getting raided by a really big former pro Apex player named NiceWigg. He brought 2,700 people to my stream. Okay. I was getting follows left and right. I was getting like, I couldn't keep up with chat for the first time. It was really great, totally unexpected, and it went super well, and obviously it made my day. It made my whole week. Hey, what the fuck?
I don't know.
Okay. NiceWigg just dropped 2,700
she got rated.
viewers on.
Somebody just rated me with 2,700 people.
Oh, holy shit!
NiceWigg.
You thought you was getting off. NiceWigg rated you?
Yes.
Bro.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you're not getting off, Tiny. Go ahead and play. Run ads if you can.
Oh
Run
my god, thank you so
Tiny, I'm not
much.
bullshitting. Run fucking ads.
Why me? Like, what?
Look, they're telling you run ads. Run ads. Give us ads.
I don't know how to run the ads, y'all. I don't know how to do it. I'm panicking right now.
Panic. John, we're panicking.
Wait. Since that stream, I have been consistently getting followers and like 10 times the amount of viewership that I was getting before. Okay? And it's only been a week. It's been a week and 2 days. Like, just after that stream, I made more money than I usually make in 2 months on Twitch. Just after that stream, not even counting the stream since then. So I'm really feeling good about how, like, the turnaround that this is gonna make for me. Like, it feels like, I was telling my friends, I'm like, this could be the start of something new. Like, seriously though, I'm really trying to keep this momentum going, and like, I feel like this is my chance to actually rebuild the community that I've been trying to rebuild for the past few years. So that's really great, obviously. The day after that happened, I came home from work and from picking up Michael, checked the mail, I had 1 letter. It was from the state's attorney. Now, I have only gotten letters from the state's attorney when I was dealing with child support court. Going back and forth to court for Michael's dad, who I'm gonna just say it. He abandoned us when she was 7.5 months old. He just disappeared. Stopped answering my calls and texts. Never saw him or heard from him again. About 2 months after he did, 2 or 3 months after he did that, I filed for child support. Let's see, October, November, December, January, February, March, April. So 7 months after I filed for child support, we have our first hearing, and he asked for a DNA test. Fine, me and Michael go get tested. Come back to court in 3 months. He never got tested, didn't show up to court, never showed up to court again. We did this for an entire year, all the way to the next April, which is April 2024, when they finally put a warrant out for his arrest for child support. And now, a year and a half after that, I get a letter saying that he was finally arrested on his child support warrant and has submitted to genetic testing. And we have a hearing next month where they will be telling him you are the father. Y'all, it has been 3 whole years since I first filed. And I know he probably thought he got away with it because it's been so long. He probably thought I gave up. But nah. That was, when I say that was super fucking unexpected, like, it's not that I didn't think it would ever happen, but obviously, you know, it had been so long that I just, like, wasn't even thinking, okay, any day now, you know, like, I just go on about my day, and I don't think about Marco most of the time. I just be a mom. Like, we've been doing this by ourselves without him this whole time, so it's like, you know, we don't know what it's like for him to help out and be around, you know? So it's not like, you know, I lost some support from him, because even when he was here, he was locked up until 2 months before he disappeared. So it's not like he was, you know, helping financially or could even physically be there, just really over the phone. So I'm used to doing it all by myself. But when I tell you, I cannot wait to start actually getting help. Oh my God. Obviously, I want him to also be in Michael's life. Unfortunately, that's not something that he can be forced to do. And I honestly don't know what's going to happen with that. Once he is, you know, once they establish paternity or whatever, because we're going to have to talk about custody and visitation. I would like for him to start off having visitation with her, but, you know, can't make him do anything. But hopefully, you know, Michael does finally get to have her daddy in her life. And I mean, she don't know the difference. She doesn't know that her daddy isn't in her life. But I just always, whenever I do think about him, it's always because there's like some kind of cute moment happening where I'm like, okay, this would be a great father-daughter moment. Like, Michael was literally his little twin, and he said he wanted a little mini me, and he got one. So I don't know, we'll see what happens with that, but either way, it's great news. Michael is finally gonna have both her parents on her birth certificate. Help. Michael keeps yelling help because of some episode of Peppa Pig with a dinosaur. She was literally on the bus saying, dinosaur, help, help, help. And I'm like, girl, stop saying help. Michael has decided to rejoin me. Now she can touch everything. No, you can't touch none of mommy's stuff. Mommy's making art for my customers. graduation. By the time you guys see this, it'll already be completed and shipped off and paid for and everything. But this is what I have so far. I have to finish the blending on the face and the hair, and then just put some finishing touches on the whole thing, and then I'll be done. Oh, nothing, just chocolate handprints on my wall. And the culprit.
Touch the tick when you are ready to start. Madame Gazelle is starting the race.
Michael, say good morning.
Ready, steady,
Why are you chewing on the fork?
keep running.
You hear me?
Get ready to jump.
Say good morning.
And go. Everybody
That's how you say good morning.
having fun. Winners going.
Y'all, it has been a lot the past few days. Michael's elopement at nighttime issues have gotten much worse, and now she's like exhausted at school. I'm picking her up from daycare, and they got her in a cot while everybody else is playing because she didn't get any sleep. I actually emailed her doctor yesterday morning after I saw that she was too exhausted to get up, and asked if we could look into getting a prescription for the cubby bed again, because she was still in the crib at the time when we tried, so she wasn't having any of the required issues at that point in time. But now she's having a lot, like dangerous ones, like bedtime when she's running around is when she strips the paint off the walls and knocks her dresser drawers over and turns the crib on its side. She's done that a few times, and yeah, so it's definitely a problem now. I kept her home today because she was literally too exhausted. She couldn't even get up, and I'm like, I'm not gonna force her. She's tired, you know. She's only 3. It's just 3 hours of school. So kept her home, but her first parent-teacher conference / IEP meeting is today. And the school got that all fucked up. They were trying to tell me it's at 11:15. I'm like, no, we scheduled it for 10:15. And I showed the evidence of the email. Like, I'm very on top of stuff when it comes to Michael. I'm mostly on top of my stuff, but I'm 100% on top of her stuff. All the meetings and all the doctors and appointments, and like, I know what I'm doing. Actually, when I applied for her to get Social Security, the guy who was handling her case was like, oh my God, thank you so much for being so prepared. This was great. And I'm like, yeah. I be on top of her stuff. Everybody was telling me, oh yeah, she's gonna get denied the first time. That always happens. And they told me it was gonna take this long to get approved, and she got approved in less than the time and on the first try. And I really believe it's because I just had everything laid out for them as soon as they called me. And a lot of that stuff is really just in my head. I do the same with my dad. All his shit is in my head. I don't know how I do it, but I'm doing it. It's killing her, but she's doing it. So I cleaned the whole apartment. Okay, well, the TV stand is messy, but this was actually a fucking disaster. And then I finally have somewhere to put the stuff that was on the side of the couch, well, most of it, so that this could look more neat and just have a little bit more space. Cleaned off my desk and cleaned my room. Of course, there's stuff on the bed now and stuff, a couple of things on the desk, but all of this was like covered in stuff, so I cleaned all of that off, dusted and sanitized everything. My Halloween costume came today. I'm a cupcake clown. Michael is gonna be Wednesday Addams. Her costume also came. It's in her closet. But yeah, I feel it has felt so good the past few days, like waking up in a clean apartment that smells good. Like it smells like my vanilla and cinnamon candles. so good. And it's just nice, like when the sun comes in, just having space on the couch. It's just a layout and not having clutter everywhere. It just feels so good. Like we was stepping over shit just to get out the door because Michael keeps dumping her toy chest out right there. And we just had like bags and coats and shoes and stuff stacked up by the door. It's just too much. I had a dick appointment scheduled like right after I cleaned up, like the day after. Did not go well. Made me sad. I don't know, people like kind of talk about how like when a woman hits her 30s, that's like her sexual peak and stuff, and like that is real. And then on top of it, make it like a single mother who never gets to go out and hasn't done anything in a long time, and it's just 10 times worse. Like it's like the way your hormones used to rage when you were 14, except now you know what good sex is like and you know what you're doing. So you know what you're missing out on. Yeah, book your nose. You done with your tea? You got book your nose. Oh, you giving it to me? Okay. You ready to go? Ready to go see your doctor? I know she's not ready to get this blood drawn.